Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we are going to look at a cannon. Now, to get this cannon, you have to have the latest experimental version of BeamNG.drive, and as of right now, that is version 0.3.6.3. If you have the stable version of BeamNG.drive, you don't get a cannon yet. But if you have the latest experimental version, you get a cannon, everybody gets a cannon. So, the cannon, we're just going to go straight and take a look at it. That is the plan. We're just going to say, boom, give me a cannon. And there you go. There's the cannon. Zoom out a bit so you can actually see it. There you go. There's the cannon. Oh, okay. Now, before anybody asks, the controls for the cannon are as follows. So listen closely if you need to know the controls. The controls are comma and period, or the blinker buttons to lift it and lower it. Now, if you lower it when it's already lowered all the way, it raises up again just a smidge, and it locks up right there. So you actually need to raise it up in the right direction. So if it ever feels like it's locked up, you just need to raise it in the opposite direction, and then it'll actually raise up. And it goes probably to, like, I would say, maybe 10 degrees off from a 90-degree angle or so. It's real close to just being a 90-degree angle if you let it go up all the way, but that's less than ideal. For an ideal cannon, you don't need a 90-degree angle. That's just, if you're trying to shoot something out of the air, maybe you could use that. We'll try that later. But probably for most situations, you're only going to need, about 45-degree angle type thing, So like right about there probably is all right. There we go. Boom. So, actually, what we need to do is we need to get a car in there to shoot it. Because you can shoot whatever you want, honestly. I'm just going to take a car because a car is easy. But you can shoot whatever you want. Just shove it in the cannon and it'll shoot it out. And to shoot things out, you use the parking brake or P on your keyboard. I said that bad, didn't I? Do not take a piss on your keyboard. Do not do that. Do not blame me. I mean, hit the letter P on your keyboard. I swear, if anybody pisses on their keyboard because I said that, it's your own fault. I explained it as clearly as possible. Do not do that. Okay? Anyways, we're going to just let this thing go up a bit. And let's try to get a cool camera angle for this thing. So we're going to go like maybe something like this so you can kind of see it shooting out, So here we go. 3, 2, 1, pissing on the keyboard. And look at that. Look at that. It goes quite a ways, doesn't it? I mean, that's a good distance. I'm happy with it. Look at that. Truck went pretty far. That's nice. All right. So, that seems to work all right. And I have an idea, actually. Let's see. Where is the truck? Hey, truck. I have another idea for a camera angle that might look cool. I'll try to do that more often, just having camera angles that are just different for things that I think would look cool if you had a different camera angle. So kind of like what montages do, but, in the style that I do things. You know me, right? That's how I do things. I do things how I like to do things. It's the way I do things because that's how I does it. Oh, this is not working out well. We cannot get this truck back in the cannon. Truck, you are fired so badly. I don't care if you had a family to feed. I don't care. You are fired. All I want you to do is get in this cannon. Is that so much to ask from you? And just, bleh, I don't want to get in the cannon. I don't care what you want. Get in the cannon. All right, you know what? This is not working out. Wait, yes it is. No, it's not. Yes it is. No, it's. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do it the easy way. The easy way is just to drive it in. There's a ramp there for a reason. It's easy just to drive it in. That's all we're gonna do. It's like, oh, look how easy this is. Why didn't you do that from the start, WhyBeAre? Because I thought it would be faster to do it the other way. Turns out WhyBeAre was wrong. WhyBeAre was really wrong. All right, so let's let this raise up. So let's see about there. And since I saw about how far it went last time, we could put the camera right here and try to hit the camera, basically, so we could just, like, watch it, from here. So, like, you're just the person walking along. Hey, what's that thing over there? Is that a cannon? Oh, my God, there's a car flying at me, and you're trying to dodge it, but, oh. If you were a midget, you would have been okay, actually, because it would have went over your head. That actually kind of looked pretty cool, though. See, I like that. Doing things with different camera angles can be fun. So, yeah, that's how it works. Now, here's a question I just had. How heavy can you go? It shoots a truck, no problem, right? What about a big rig? And let's get a colorful big rig because things are bland. Everything's like, oh, I'm white. Oh, I'm gray. Blah, blah, blah. I want blue. I'm a blue big rig. And we got to go and pull the cannon back. That you hit P to pull it back and go forward. It does use like a plunger, It's not like an explosion like a real cannon. It uses like a little plunger device. And I think for the big rig, I think it might only fit if you go forward. Or it's easier to fit through, I should say, if you go forward. Because it seemed like we kind of got stuck, didn't it? But I'm pretty sure it'll fit. I mean, right? How could you have a cannon designed to shoot things and not fit the big rig? Oh, come on, you gotta fit, big rig. You can do this. Oh, big rig, you're too fat. You gotta stop eating so much, man. Cut down on those Doritos. Come on, you can do this. Squeeze them. Squeeze. Squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Something like that. There we go. It barely fits, but it fits. That's all that matters, if we can get it in there. Alright, so let's go and lift it up. Lift it up. Doesn't seem like it's lifting much slower than normal, if at all, so that's a good sign. And let's see if it'll fly as far as the normal truck. So we'll try to line it up at the same spot, the camera, right about here. Make it a little taller, though. And come here, Big Rig. Come here. Who's a good Big Rig? Oh my god, are you excited? I think that one flew actually a little farther than the truck. So the extra weight didn't seem to slow the cannon down at all. It's like, I don't care. That just is like, I don't care. More weight? That just means I throw something heavier. So let's really ramp things up then. What about the steamroller? Things don't really get heavier than this. This is, I believe, I measured it once. It is about I didn't measure it. I looked at its stats, but I believe I read it was 20,000 kilograms. So in terms of vehicles in BeamNG.drive, that is the heaviest thing I know of. That's not something that's a normal vehicle, really. The problem is, it's hard to back this thing into there, especially with its really slow steering. So we're gonna have to go forward and then back, and it's gonna take like a 4-point turn with this thing. Okay, maybe not a 4-point turn, but oh yeah, it has no brakes, so I need to use manual. Otherwise, we're just gonna roll away. We don't want to roll away. I gotta churn. Keep churning. There we go. Get that. Go. Come on, steamroller. Come on. You got this. See, I told you got this. Except for the fact that you were way off center. That's okay. You'll find your way in there somehow, right? Right? I'm not gonna have to try this again, am I? Oh, steamroller, I am so proud of you. You got in there, man. Good job. Good on ya. Alright, raise the cannon. So like I said, 20,000 kilograms. That is how heavy this thing is in the game. Let's see, can the cannon shoot that? It's going to be interesting, don't you think? So here we go. Let's go ahead and shoot it from this angle now. So 3, 2, 1. Let's do this in slow-mo even, just for fun. Go. Whoosh. Look, it just shoots it out, man. Alright, how far is it going to go? Let's speed things up. Not quite as far as the other things. Oh, look at that. Steamroller just like split. It just goes splat, and it just, yeah. Steamroller goes splat. So it didn't go quite as fast as the other things, but it still pushed it out, no problem. 20,000 kilograms, it's hard to get much heavier than that. You'd have to use multiples of something for everything I've installed. What if you did use multiples of something? Then you'd have like a shotgun cannon. Is that even a thing? I don't think that's a real thing, but we can make like a shotgun cannon if we put like a bunch of H-cubes in there. So let's try, let's not overload it. Let's try like a bunch of relatively heavy H-cubes. Maybe like 4 of them. Let's do 4 of them. And see if we can make, did I do 5? Might be 5, oh well. 4 or 5, okay, 5. And we're going to try to do that. We're going to try to make a cannon that shoots like a shotgun, where it just shoots a bunch of things in a, generally in the same direction. So let's see. We're going to use the 1,000 kilogram one just because I think that's probably the most reasonable in terms of the cannon should be able to do it. Plus, it'll inflict damage if it hits anything, kind of thing, And after this test, we'll have to test how much damage it actually does to something, too, So we'll do that as well. But let's get everything ready. There we go. A bunch of H-cubes. 1 H-cube. Boink. And 2 H-cube. Boink. 3 H-cube. Boink. 4 H. I don't know why I'm saying boink, by the way. I'm just boink, boink, boink. Boink. Uh-oh, that one didn't look good. That one looked a little glitchy. I'll have to redo that one. Uh-oh, they all look a little glitchy. That's not good. These H-cubes might be a little too heavy. They might kind of glitch into each other. Oh well, we're going to try it anyways. Things might just go bad because the H-cubes are a little too heavy. If that's the case, I can reduce their weight. Don't worry. We will try this a couple of times if need to. I want to see, can we have a shotgun cannon? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1, go! And it's kind of like it had one good shot and the rest kind of just drooled out like blah. So that does not, no, that doesn't count, man. That doesn't count as, I'm not happy with that. We can do better. Alright, what if we had them really light just to make it where it would work? Because I just want to see it happen, I don't really care if it breaks anything necessarily. I just want to see it happen. Oh, shoot. I forgot to, oh, you can use this to crush things, I bet. Look, if you put a thing in there and then crush it, I bet you could, oh, that's, we're gonna have to try that later. We are gonna have to try that later. Not yet, but later. So one H cube, and the next one is we're gonna make them all really light just to try to get that shotgun look to it, you know? I mean, shotguns don't just shoot one bullet and then the rest kind of just drool out like bleh. They go boom and they all shoot out. That's how a shotgun works, I think. I've never shot a shotgun. I played video games with shotguns. That's close enough, right? It's pretty much the same thing. No, it's not. It's not even close. Okay, whoops. I forgot to change the weight on that one. I think I changed the weight on the other ones. Didn't I? Oh well. If it doesn't work, it's my fault, right? It's always WhyBeAre's fault. It's always WhyBeAre's fault. WhyBeAre always does things wrong. Just happens. Alright. See, the problem is I think they're going inside of each other, so maybe H-cubes aren't the best candidate for this, but oh well. We're gonna try it anyways. Are you ready? Cannon, 3, 2, 1, go. There we go, that's good. I think it was the H-cubes glitching into each other, because you saw I had no problem doing the big rig, which was probably you would say it's about the same weight, if not heavier, than the 5 H-cubes we had in there originally, so that could work as a shotgun. If you had ammunition, that would work. We kind of did. It wouldn't do much damage. It would like blink and it would bounce off and it'd be like, oh, that's it. You know. So, you know what I said a minute ago where I said, what if you put something in it? We got to try that. So how about the Grand Marshal, the car I never drive? Oops. Oh, yeah, okay. What if we put that in it and then squished it back and forth? Actually, we got to reset that first. Make sure the plunger is out. There we go. I call it a plunger. I don't know if that's a proper term, but oh well. Somebody's like, no, we're being blah, 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 blah. Too bad. I'm calling it a plunger. I mean, it's not like it has an explosion or anything. It's just a pushing device, really. But it looks cool because it looks like a cannon. Oh, yes. Look at this. It squishes the car. It even shoots bits of the car out of it. Look. It's like, here's your bumpers. Here's your hood. Here's your doors. Just shooting pieces of the car out. So that's cool. It even works as a car crusher. What a multifunctional thing this thing is. Crushes cars, shoots cars. I guess now, what we gotta do is shoot some cars at cars, right? So how about, let's see, let's use something relatively small. How about the well, let's go actually really small. Let's use a Corvette, not quite as small as a Pigeon, because the Pigeon's too light. But we'll use a Corvette. We'll put that in the cannon, and we're gonna hit my favorite target, which is the what's it called? I can't think. I'm losing my brain. My brain's just bleh. The what's it called? H series. Oh, come on. Really? You're gonna get stuck like that? That's pathetic. There we go. So we'll maybe raise it a bit because I don't want it to hit that ramp there. There we just like there. And make sure the car is backed up all the way. Then we got to get something to hit. So we're going to get an H series. Did I say H cube? I might have said H cube. H series truck, and then we're going to try hitting it because that's my favorite thing to hit. Cause it's like a good indicator. If it plows through it, that's a strong shot. If it doesn't, that's not a strong shot. So hopefully it doesn't go over it. I don't think it will, but you know, there's always a chance. Hello, back up. Are we in the wrong gear? Oh, yep. We're wrong gearbox, I should say. We weren't arcade automatic. That's the good one. The good automatic. At least to me. So put that right there. Park that thing right there. The doors open up. Like, woo, opening doors. Alright, so here we go. We're going to shoot this thing. And hopefully it'll go straight through this truck and it'll be beautiful. Let's see if it is. And go. It's in 8 times slow-mo, so flying. And, ooh, look at that. That's pretty strong. It wasn't quite enough to actually go through the vehicle, but it went easily through the first, the first wall and tipped the vehicle. That had force behind it, man. I mean, you saw how far they went initially. You already know that they got force behind them. You know what? Let me, I just put some H cubes in there accidentally. That's not good. How about this? We'll just move the cannon. Cannon, you go over here now. Boing, boing. Look how bouncy it is. It's like boing, 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 boing. I'm cannon. There we go. Okay, I had an idea. I'll do the. You know what? This actually idea is an idea that I should probably make a whole video for. But let's end this video on a bang and do the first one of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit a helicopter out of the air, hopefully, using the cannon. Better idea. Using the cannon, using a steamroller. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That is what our goal to finish this video on is. We're going to try to hit a helicopter out of the air with a steamroller. Can we back this thing on if it's pretty lined up this time? Like before it wasn't as quite easily lined up. Maybe we could just kind of... Oh, cool. We can back it in. Awesome. Alright. H cubes all over the place. That's not what we want. Raise the cannon. Cannon is raised. Not yet. Never mind. Cannon is not raised. Now it is. You will be the helicopter. You will be a Bell 407. 407. I don't know what the proper way to say that is. I mean, I know it's a number, but I don't know if it's like a 407 or just a Bell 407. I don't know. Does it really matter? Is there actually going to be somebody out there who complains? Yes. There's always going to be somebody out there who complains. It's just the way things are. So let's get this thing moving into the air like there. Perfect. Alright, where is the steamroller? Are you ready, steamroller? We are going to shoot you at this helicopter, and if everything goes according to plan, it'll be magnificent. I have it at 100 times slow-mo, by the way, so... let's go ahead and speed it up just a bit. 8 times slow-mo. 100 times, so it looks like it's going good. Looks good. Coming out nice and clean. Alright, are you gonna hit that thing? Come on, please, please, please. Steamroller, come on, don't go too high. Uh-oh. Helicopter. You need to go fast up. I'm shifting it into top speed. Hoping it helps a little bit. It's kind of late for that, I know, but it's okay. Come on. Come on. There we go, that's okay. Look at that, it did take it out. It just bent the whole back end of it and took it out. That wasn't the best of collisions, but hey. That's why I gotta look forward to the next video. I'll try to get it up tomorrow, maybe the next day, but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna shoot cars at the helicopter with the cannon, because that sounds like a fun video to do, don't you think? We'll go to Leap of Death as well, so we have a nice big old area to do it in, you know. But yeah, expect that video in a few days. But I don't feel like shoehorning it in at the end of this video. What? Oh, what just happened? What was that? That was weird. Like the helicopter was just sitting there and then it just... What? Alright, you guys need to rewind the video and tell me if you saw something there. I don't know if there was something there or what. If you guys saw anything to cause that, wow. But like I was saying, expect the video where we just shoot cars at helicopters soon. I think the only helicopter that'll work with it, unfortunately, is the Bell. So I'm sorry, Bell, but you are going to be the target, and we're going to do it at Leap of Death, so it has like a long way to fall as well, because I think it'll be a fun video. And I want to shoehorn it in at the end right here, just because it's like, yeah, no, we've been doing 25 minutes of this, and it's like, then we're going to spend another 25 minutes of doing this, a different thing. It's just easier to say, here's another video of just doing that, because that'll take a long time. So until next time then, this has been WhyBeAre. I'll see ya.